What's up, guys? I have a deck profile for you today on my Shaddoll Artifacts. So, I'm not going to waste any of your time. I'm going to get right into this. This is what I've been playing recently, so I figured that I would share it with you. I'm playing 3 copies of Shaddoll Beast. I feel like Beast at 3 is kind of needed right now because he helps you keep up with things like Burning Abyss. He's a very solid consistency maker, so there's no reason not to play him at 3. I played 2 Falco. I've seen people cutting him down to 1, and I can understand the reasoning behind that, sure. But I'm more comfortable with playing 2 Falcos because more often than not, I've actually needed this second one to continue making plays. Then I'll play 2 Dragon. I play 2 Dragon because, back removal is pretty key right now, hitting things like Scout and what have you. So, Dragon at 2, yeah. Then I play 2 Squamata. Squamata really gets your plays going. He helps you thin out the deck, and he can also send things like Core to the graveyard, which can add back fusions and help you out in tight situations. I played 2 Hedgehog. I previously did have him at 1, but with the addition of Shek and Naga, having Hedgehog at 2 is really good because you can just keep negating card effects, basically. So he's very good right now. Having 3 Scythe in the main deck because I did recently have him at 2, but I cut Beagle Talk from 2 to 1 because I feel like this card's really powerful right now. And he's a lot better to bring out than a Beagle Talk in most situations because I can stop my opponent in his or her tracks. Then I play 1 Moral Talk because Moral Talk's at 1 and it makes me cry every time, but 1. 1 Beagle Talk. Like I said, it was previously at 1, but previously at 2, but I dropped it to 1 because I wanted to play another copy of Scythe. Then for other monsters, I do play 3 Mathematician. Mathematician's pretty much mandatory. He is a very good opening card. If you open with Mathematician, you're pretty much golden. They have to really break through your board. Then moving on, we play 1 Thunder King. I play the Thunder King because of matchups like Cliffort, and it's for Neckloss mainly, but Neckloss aren't fully out yet. But for the future, it's going to be a good card. It's an easy side out, too, against other matchups. Then 1 Blackluster Soldier because the card is just too crazy. It just steals games. Then I play the obligatory 3 Fusion and 3 El Shaddoll Fusion. I feel like you need this 6 because getting to your fusions as fast as possible is what the deck is. You want to get to them as quick as you can. So from there, we play 3 Ignition. I'll play the 3 Ignition in place of my MSTs because it helps me get my Artifact engine going. And then I play the 1 Double Cyclone for the same reason. It helps my bad hands become a little bit more playable, in a sense. And then 1 Snatch Steal to round up my spells. I feel like that is a very powerful spell right now, and I had to make a spot for it. Then for the traps, I play 3 Shadow Games. I've heard people cutting this card, and I find that kind of crazy because this is a very powerful card if you use it correctly. So 3 Shadow Games with 3 Sanctum. There is no reason to play any less than 3 Sanctum because you're playing the Artifact engine. It just doesn't make sense to play any less than that, so there's 3 Sanctums. And then 1 Shaddoll Core. I feel like that's pretty much the optimal number of cores that you want to play. The card's good, but there's no reason to play any more than that. And then I play 1 Call of the Haunted. This was at 2 before, but I'm more comfortable with 1 because I feel like I get the card when I really do need it. And that is it for the main deck. It's 40 cards on the dot. I would not play anything more than that. You got to keep it consistent. For the extra deck, I play 3 Construct, which I also feel is mandatory because you do cycle through constructs pretty quickly in this deck, and it's a very, very good card to go into. There's 2 Windas here because 1 Winda is definitely not enough, but I've never needed a 3rd one, so I feel 2 is a very strong number to have. Also with 1 Shekanaga. Shekanaga is a very good card, but it's typically you wouldn't go into him as often as say constructs or Windows. So just having the 1 copy is fine. Then for the synchros, I play 1 Armades for things like Yang Zings, anything that's floater-esque. 1 Goyo Guardian, Steel Monsters. 1 HTS Syhemoth is basically for getting rid of Dante's. 1 Michael, the Arc Light Swarm, because you can make him with artifacts and a Falco, so it's a very powerful card. one Black Rose Dragon for mass board removal, things like Cliff Forts or Rogue matchups. And then one Arcanite Magician for selective destruction, being able to choose what cards that you want to get rid of on the board that are a problem at the moment is really good. One Leo. Leo is a powerful card because he's a 31 body that can't be targeted during any time except for main phase 2. So this against Burning Abyss is very, very strong. And then for the Ixies, I play one Pleiades and one Volcasaurus in the form of my rank 5s because I feel like these are the most powerful rank 5s in the game. I don't see me playing anything else. I mean, there is Durandal. Durandal is pretty okay, but I feel like these ones are better. So there's 15 extra deck cards, and that is the deck. My side deck is something that looks like this. I don't want to go over this because this is for my locals, and it doesn't really cater to you guys. So that was that. This is my Artifact Shaddoll deck once again. And if you did like the video, please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like. It helps us out greatly, and we can continue to put out great content for you guys. So it's a win-win either way. And thanks again for watching. See you later.